It was, but we had made the decision. We had recruited a quarterback through the year, and when he had committed to another school, we had made the decision we were going to recruit another quarterback at the end of November. And of course, Charlie left for Kansas the 1st of December. I do think that position is different than every other position as far as identifying the critical factors, number one, but having a good feel for that quarterback coach, coordinator position to have kind of a guy that he wanted to recruit. And so when we hired, I held off on all of that, obviously evaluated the tape and got everything ready. In the moment we hired Brent, he and I sat down and talked about what we needed to do at that position, and we pinpointed Skylar from the beginning. Well, I'm excited about all of them, but I think all of those guys certainly can come in and contribute in some form or fashion. Obviously, we talked about John Bullitt earlier. You know, he's a guy that's a 6'5", 285-pound guy that can really run. One watched him play basketball last week, and he gets up and down the court very well. Brian Cox is a guy that's kind of come in and sort of was an outside linebacker and moved to Fort Lauderdale this past year and played for St. Thomas and played both inside and outside, but is a guy that's got great length. As far as his arms are concerned, he's a very tough kid. I really like his toughness and what he brings to the program. We obviously have addressed Dante. We needed to improve our pass rush. I think we've addressed that. And a guy that certainly can get on the edge. He's got natural pass rush ability in order to flip his hips in the rush. Jafar Mann's a guy that was an inside player. We needed to add more girth inside and more depth inside, and certainly is a guy that played on both sides of the ball at Stevenson. But excited about him. Alex McAllister's more of an outside backer type. Guy that, again, he came to camp, really impressed us, and that's when we really liked what we saw with him. He's a guy that I think has got a tremendous upside as a player. He's been a basketball player most of his life, and a guy that we really liked in camp. Of course, Dante Phillips has been a guy that's been committed to us for a long time, but you're talking about a 6'7", 295-pound guy that can move. He got great feet, change of direction, and strike and punch and power. So we're really pleased, obviously, with him. And then Quintez Williams is a guy that's 6'5", about 290 pounds, probably about 270. He will be 290 very soon. But has got a great frame and is an outstanding athlete and comes from a great program there, Sandy Creek, right outside of Atlanta. So, again, very pleased with this class as far as those guys are concerned. And I feel good about the position, but in that situation, the only pressure that they're going to have is what they put on themselves. And if they work hard and they come in here in shape and they accept the responsibility of being a University of Florida football player and learn what to do and how to do it, they'll be fine. I mean, certainly from a size standpoint, yes. But I mean, again, JD's a guy that's played football for 2 years, so his best football is going to be ahead of him. He's going to improve leaps and bounds from spring to fall.